everyone. Tonight we're at the Face of Philly Lookbook, is that correct?
Yes, Face of Philly Lookbook. It's a collaboration between Ali from Arcadia and myself, Elena from Bus Stop Boutique. And it's part of Design Philadelphia, and we're having a fabulous event this evening, and we're launching our lookbook that features 11 of our customers wearing Arcadia clothing and Bus Stop shoes.
Tell me a little bit about your fashions, because I've heard about both. With Arcadia, what are your designs? What do you feature mostly?
We feature a really wide variety of sustainable fashion designers. We try to focus on under-the-radar designers that you're not going to find in a lot of other places. Mostly made in the USA, that work from eco-friendly and sustainable materials and that kind of thing. So it's generally a great destination for things that are a little harder to find.
And now I know I've heard so much too about Bus Stop shoes. And tell me, I know that they're very unique.
They are.
Fashion.
They are.
Fashion forward, right?
Well, I love to travel, so instead of my customers traveling, I bring shoes to them from all over the world, from London, Paris, Brazil, and they're very edgy and funky and unique and hard to find. You won't find them in any department store. They're exclusive to boutiques. And a lot of them are exclusive to Bus Stop in Philly.
So these are two pieces from a very well-known established brand called Pendleton, which is all made. They're based in Portland, Oregon, and all made in the USA. And this is from their brand new collection called the Portland Collection, which is exclusively for small independent boutiques and really brand new. So something really unique to us for Philadelphia.
I think the style is very unique. I mean, the pattern.
Yeah, a lot of them are, sort of Navajo-inspired prints, really nice wool fabrics, and, pretty timeless pieces that can, you can keep a long time.
Very beautiful. And tell us about the fabric here and a little bit about the designs.
Well, both of these are two dresses from two different designers. This one here is actually featured on the cover of our Faces of Philly lookbook, which is what the event is tonight. And it's a New York-based designer. Her name's Lauren Moffat. It's 100% silk. And I thought these were two great examples because for this fall, we've been seeing a lot of jewel tones. This sort of red cranberry color has been really big, and also prints seem to be bigger than ever. So I thought this dress was sort of a great example of a retro, kind of 1960s inspired cut and print on the fabric. And then this piece is by also a New York-based designer, also 100% silk, and she creates all of her own prints, so they're all one of a kind to her.
That's beautiful. Now, what type of shoes, or would you wear boots with either one? Boots, a higher platform shoe? What would you recommend?
I mean, I think these could really go either way. I think this dress you could really dress up, so you could also do a slightly dressier pump or a wedge booty. I mean, I think the huge thing, which why we love to collaborate with Bus Stop, is because their shoes go so well with our clothing. So with this one, I definitely think a wedge booty, ankle booty would be really perfect, just to kind of play on that sort of 1960s shift dress style.
I love the fabric, and I love the design in that. It's very unique. It's very unique, as you were saying. And I think most women, they want to stand out, and they want to be different. So to find something original and beautiful.
And that's kind of what we try to focus on. This is just a sort of a wrap poncho, and this is something we've seen just been so big this season, are these great prints, poncho, kind of capes and wraps. People seem to really be loving them. Not only are they warm and cozy, but they're just a great look, and the prints are beautiful. This looks great on you.
And also, are you seeing a lot of layering with different materials?
We've been seeing a lot of layering, and more than ever, mixing of materials, like people wearing, wool with silk and scarves with capes, a lot more sort of, and even wearing prints with other prints. So
I was just going to ask you about that, because I've been trying a little bit of that myself, mixing just different patterns together that you would not normally think to do, but it looks good. It's just making a statement, isn't it?
That's what, I think this is the season where you can really layer, you can experiment with prints, you can experiment with brighter colors, And I think that's going to even take us into spring. So, don't be scared to try a bright color, because what I definitely was seeing, in New York on the runway for spring was a lot of pop colors. So I think it'll kind of continue to carry over as, something that's here to stay. And as someone that loves black, it's always a challenge for me to break out. But really, color seems to be where it's going this season.
So is it also like that pop color underneath maybe like a darker jacket, but then you see this bright color?
Absolutely. Or, if you're not comfortable with the brighter colors, what we've been doing a lot of is, bright colored leather gloves, bright colored tights, bright colored scarves. So, you could still wear your, black jacket and maybe, a cute gray dress, but then you can really brighten it up with your accessories.
That sounds wonderful. I love it.
Yeah, that's great. So this dress is one of my personal favorites, and it's also from a designer. Her name is Kelly Lane, and she's one of our best-selling designers at Arcadia. She's from Pittsburgh, and she makes everything using sustainable materials and eco-friendly fabrics. But what's so amazing about her work is the fit. Women come in and they just feel like, not only are her designs comfortable, but the fit's amazing. She really understands a woman's body when she designs her dresses and skirts and that kind of thing.
Don't you think that's what makes for a really great fashion designer, when they really understand how a woman wants to feel in those clothes? Because it's not just how beautiful the outfit is. You want to really feel that it fits your body correctly.
Absolutely. And it's funny because as beautiful as, we have so many things that are beautiful colors and beautiful patterns, but some of Kelly's, solids and more basic, although she does always do a pop print to mix it up, but because the fit's so beautiful and the fabric feels so nice, women really gravitate towards it.
Thank you. This is beautiful. And you're right. It's so soft, this material.
So soft, and it even has pockets, but they're, well-placed pockets.
Oh,
that don't,
It's actually, is it because it's lower so it doesn't make the hip look bigger?
Exactly.
It's kind of like
a lot of times you put pockets in dresses and it just kind of makes your hips look wider. She places them a little lower and they're kind of hidden within the fuller skirt. So yeah, she's really smart with the way she does it.
This dress looks like it would be great with a nice pair of boots and a nice hat, ball hat.
Absolutely, black knee-high boots, and she showed it in her lookbook with a cute little furry hat, that kind of pillbox hat was really, really cute. And it's also extremely warm, so for women when you kind of get dressed up in the winter, you're always freezing. This is like a real cozy way to go out and still look cute.
Okay, so this is an interesting shoe. This is from a British designer, but it's designed by a Dutch architect. And so women love these shoes, but men love them just as much as women.
And what is this made out of?
It's a fabric. It's a fabric, but it has a suede heel and a suede platform. It's very sexy.
And is this? It looks like it's very comfortable to walk in.
Very comfortable, yeah. So you're going to look sexy and hot. You're going to be comfy on your toes too.
That is so sharp. I love it. And now, would you wear this with tights?
I would wear it with tights.
Or skinny jeans?
It look great with skinny jeans, leggings, but it would also look lovely with a black cocktail dress.
That would be so
yeah,
sharp.
with a sheer black stocking, it would look beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I have to come and buy some of your shoes. I love shoes. Every girl loves shoes.
So this little shoe here is made out of 100% recycled plastic, and it smells like bubblegum.
Oh, it does. It smells like bubble gum.
And the reason they do the scent lasts for between 6 to 9 months, because a lot of plastic shoes have this really unpleasant rubber smell, but Melissa's shoes, made in Brazil, smell sweet. And the scent lasts for 6 to 9 months, and you can get caught in the rain, they won't get damaged. And the beautiful thing is it's eco-friendly. It's made out of 100% recycled plastic.
Now this also looks very comfortable.
It is very comfortable because it has a built-in platform, and this looks amazing with a little black cocktail dress, but it also would look good with a pair of jeans.
I love the idea of the bright colors in the shoes.
I know.
I think that it's beautiful.
And it gets brighter as you get to the toe. It's graduated, so it starts dark and it's light at the toe.
I know, I know someone that you know, and I think she bought her shoes from you too.
Oh, she did?
Francesca Rivetti. She does. She has a beautiful pair of shoes.
She has a pair of red Melissas.
Yes,
She does.
yes.
I didn't know you knew each other.
Yes, oh yes.
Francesca has several pairs of Bus Stop shoes in her closet.
Yes, because I know that, I mean, we did a show and it's the colours of England, the shoe. I'm trying to remember
Oh, the
it.
Union Jack.
Yes,
I saw
that's
that shoe.
it.
Yes. It's a felt shoe with the Union Jack on it.
Yes, and they're beautiful. I mean, and when I saw her, my eyes went right to the shoes.
Yeah.
And I think with all your shoes, people do that, don't they?
Yeah.
And do you have celebrities they must know your shoes?
Patti LaBelle has been inside my boutique, and even though Whoopi Goldberg hasn't, she wears a lot of the designers that I carry.
Oh, wonderful. Can we see some more?
Sure, yes. This is a shoe designed by Jeffrey Campbell. He's from LA, and if you meet Jeffrey, he's very preppy looking, but his shoes are not preppy at all. He does these amazing wedges. So this is a navy blue suede with black patent leather, and even though it's high, it's actually very light and very comfortable.
Can I see how light?
It's very light.
You would not know by looking at it how light that is. And I guess with the platform, it's taking away, like, it's comfort. It's adding
It is, because the pitch of your foot's not that steep because of the high platform. Yeah. And you can wear this with a sheer tight and opaque tight. It'll just have a very different look. And I love black and blue together. I love black and
I love that combination. It's very nice. Is that something you're seeing more of in the trend?
And a lot of color blocking. There's another shoe that I want to show you that has a bright yellow base of the wedge. So it's a simple black wedge ankle boot, but it's got this pop of yellow at the bottom. That's very, very popular this season.
Oh, I want to see. Let's go find it. Oh, wow. Look at that.
So this is another amazing wedge, but again, super light. And this is designed by a lady called CeCe, and her line's called 80% 20. And you know, simple black high wedge, but it's got this beautiful bright yellow base.
I could see this with the tights, the black tights, or maybe even in yellow. Would you recommend yellow with a black long tunic or something?
I even think a bright blue, electric blue type would look good too.
Oh, yes.
I think you can wear it with anything.
That's beautiful. Very unique, very different. Oh, the girls who love their shoes.
Yes.
The Bus Stop. If you love the different and unique and just beautiful designs,
and it's beautiful. It's stuff that you can't find everywhere. So I try to pick designs that are unique and styles that are unique.
So now you travel all over the world.
I do, but I do most of my shopping from trade shows in New York and in Vegas, but I travel all over the world to find the designers.
You see all the big fashion, you see what's in and what's trendy and whatever, you know, something that's going to be different, right?
Yeah.
And tell me where you're from and how you came to Philadelphia.
I'm from London. And
I gathered that.
I'm from North London, East Finchley, and I came here for love in 1985, and I'm still here.
Yay!
And Bus Stop Boutique is going to be 5 years old in April.
That's wonderful. I have heard so much about you, and it's such a pleasure to finally meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
And I know I'm going to be looking at your shoes because I'm one of those girls too. I have a question. I love a lot of these fashion styles that you have showed us look very comfortable, but some of the styles have a very high heel. Not everyone can wear, but I love the styles. Are they going to come out with like something a little bit?
Well, if you go with a high heel, the trick is to have a hidden platform.
Okay.
There's a hidden platform in the base of the shoe, and the pitch of your foot's not so steep.
Okay, and then you have that comfort that you're looking for.
But I mean, we do have shoes with lower heels. I mean, we do. But I try to accommodate everyone's taste and comfort level, whether they can wear a high shoe or a low shoe. But wedges are good because you can get the height and the comfort too.
And that your legs look nice too, right? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Love you, Heart of Philly.